morning. Just finished running those laps, man. You know, we all deserve a win. I deserve incredible accomplishment and achievement beyond man's comprehension. Not so much for me, but for my family, for my community, and all the people I look around at every day and I see them pushing forward and taking upon responsibility and just living one day at a time. You know, it's funny, as a kid dreaming in the city of Baltimore about making what the life that I live today a manifestation of reality. It was lonely, you know, it was challenging, it was hard, but I never let me down. Regardless of what I went through, whatever adversity I faced, whatever happened to me, all those negatives, I never stopped pushing. I continued to push. And I kept my focus off of people, places, and things, and kept my focus on the inside, the vision, the purpose, the things that I could see, which are the manifestations of what I live today. Even sitting out here on the porch of our house. Come on, where I come from, I could never have achieved this. And yesterday, just a realization after meeting with my wife, just some real deep down rooted stuff that makes me realize once again, the things that I have on my vision board and I have on my 10-year plan, they continue to manifest. And that's why it's so important for you to have a vision board and a 10-year plan and a day-to-day schedule. And don't allow or stop allowing people to take you off focus and make you believe that the things that you dream, the things that you believe, and things that you want, and the things that you know can change your life. Don't let nobody come in and take that and say, no, well, let's do it this way. No. If those people that you connect with, like they say, iron sharpens iron, when iron comes, iron already has its vision and its dreams and its commitments. You know, and the beautiful thing about it, if that iron that comes with you doesn't enhance you, because success and profitability and growth and change and giving, they're all compatible. They're the same energies. So they should complement one another. But when someone is coming in and trying to, or people, places and things are coming in and not complementing that and trying to make you break the rhythm to do something different, no. Here's the one thing I learned, and we learned this in the hustling game. Look, bro, I'm going to go out, I'm going to do what you want to do so we can get it moving. But come on, man. Don't ask me to go down so deep where it's like I'm working. No, I'm hustling. But I know the hustle is for the benefit of what's going to, you know, manifest and profit and make my life better. But if you're asking me to work, and at the end of that completion, there's still nothing there, not nothing that can change my life or my family's life, nah, I got past on that work right now, especially during Corona, man. You got to really be careful about the people you're working with, the things people saying, because come on, man, the end of everything, look, you practice 1,000 kicks, 1,000 push-ups, even if you practice 10, you're going to make progress. When you're doing things that don't bring about progress, and here's the difference with being a leader. A leader looks at everything that they do for the purpose of the benefit of its family, the people he or she is leading, their community, their business. You know what I'm saying? They good. That's why they're a leader. They can deal with setback, disappointments, all that stuff. But when you got to look in your team's eyes and you got to wonder, man, they lost. I know what that's like as a coach. Miss Kimber knows what that's like as a coach. And you got to look in their eyes. You got to make that moment of defeat and that lesson. Yeah, it's a lesson. But let's snap out of it. And how can I snap them out of it and keep them going? See, because if you ain't careful, you have so many people that are around that don't understand that concept. You can have so many setbacks and disappointments that you just start believing that you're hopeless. And I don't want nobody to feel like they're hopeless. Come on, these are some trying times. You can't rely on some person that's going to tell you what they're going to do or how they're going to help you. They can't do no more for you than what you can do for yourself. We are even level right now. Nobody never been through this. You know what I'm saying? And I said it before. You know, it's the person that gets up in the morning the person that's getting it in the morning, the person that's constantly being consistent with progress, ain't talking, but progress. You know, that's what it's all about. I take, you know, another beautiful thing, even at our school yesterday, as I was saying to the young man, John, who we done now just brought on as assistant to the, you know, the instructorship of the school, you know, and John been what point me made at the beginning. He been in the school, he done seen some ups and some downs, and he said this is what he wanted to do. We brought John in. It was a struggle, you know, but the one thing me and Miss Kimber kept saying to Messiah, Messiah, you can do this. And even Messiah being a leader, just an incredible leader at you know, his age, man, just being able to lead John and Fallon, and, you know, and to see John now stepping up and becoming that creative leader, inspirational, motivational person with talent and skill that can impact a group of kids that are younger than him or kids that are at his age. So that's what I'm saying. That's what, it comes right back to it for all of y'all that, I say it again, you just keep on coming around, you just keep on talking, you just keep on making promises, you just keep on talking about all this. I'm too busy on this front line with my wife trying to empower the next generation. And yesterday, a prime example, to see John and run that school. I mean, he was doing such a great job. I was like, nah, man, I don't want to come out on that floor and mess with your flow. You got it. You got the students. I heard how they yelling for you and how they saying, see you, Mr. John. I heard them laughing. You have manifested from that little kid that came into the school with no confidence, and your parents believed in us that much, even Fallon. But I go back to Messiah. Messiah, a young man during this corona, has stepped up and began to exert his leadership skills to other people, the next generation. Y'all keep thinking that I'm making this up. You keep on questioning. I don't know what it is. Maybe because where I come from, maybe because of who I am, maybe because whatever stereotype you want to place on me. I haven't been there, done that, seen that. But you keep on doubting what we do. That's why I say to anybody out there, man, don't rely on no human being to motivate you, inspire you, and pump you up. If you stick into your plan your work and work your plan, and you looking at the results that you're getting, they might not be things that you want, but if it's giving you the things that you need and you're progressing, hold on. Appreciate the things that you need, because then God will give you the things that you want. You understand what I'm saying? So when I'm sitting and I'm looking at the school, the needs of the school, and seeing a whole new generation of leadership coming about, it's what we've been doing for 24 years. When we say the Better Attitude Makers Martial Arts Academy, that's what we're talking about. Those that don't progress are those that are not committed to something bigger. You know, everybody want to come and go. They want to do this. They want to do that. If you ain't committed and you interested, I don't care what you're doing. You ain't getting nothing. You can keep on thinking you could pay for it. You could do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Even in Corona right now, it takes you back to old school martial arts training. You know what I'm saying? You got in by a select group of people. Who really wants to be in a dojo and allow anybody to come around that ain't committed? Just ask yourself that question. Do I even want non-committed people around my students or around my kids or around my staff? No. Do I want people that's not even concerned with the safety and measures of, you know, their personal lives, their family lives, their community? They just like still, you know, running around like things cool. Do I even want that? No. Do I, you know, it's like the black belt results. You can't even speak that language or that understanding until you done went through hell and back through martial arts training. And that's not just like, you know, fighting and losing. It's a lot more than that, man. It's teaching and feeling frustrated. People quitting, you crying. You know, the whole 9 yards, man, realizing that, you know, them students count on you showing up, turning on that Zoom or showing up at that dojo. It ain't got nothing to do with no contracts, no money. It got something to do with impacting people's lives. So when I sit there and I see again, for years and years, we've been saying, from competition teams, from world champions to movie stars to all what we do in that dojo. When we say it's a complete martial artist system, that's what it is. And to see John yesterday in that school, running that school, teaching those classes, running the back desk, you know what I'm saying? A new level of leadership, a new level. You don't want to convert, you can stay with that old stuff. But I'm telling you, the young kids that are into the technology, they get it. And then to see Messiah being a leader, a true leader that's compassionate at a young age. And Fallon, you know what I'm saying? Thank God for me and my wife stepping back and saying, hey guys, we know what you can do. And even Zaria, at 6 years old, taking responsibility and concern and care. And even the kids in virtual schooling. If nobody haven't told you how great you are, you're great. That's why I got to watch out for who I have around me and who keep on perpetrating the front and and not committed, but interested. Stay committed, people.